These are the queer books our favourite book nerd Isaac is holding throughout Heartstopper Season 3 and some other sightings. In episode 1, we see him holding Genderqueer, a graphic novel memoir following Micah Babe's journey into understanding gender identity. In episode 3, a shout out to Nick for having Peter Ackroyd's Queer City on his bedside table. This is a non-fiction look at London, at its history and experiences of its gay population. Also in episode 3, Isaac is holding This Is How You Lose the Time War, a sapphic time travel sci-fi book. In episode 4, I just about lost my shit when I saw Isaac holding The Song of Achilles, one of my absolute fave books, and I'm not going to describe this one, just read it, please. In episode 5, we see Isaac holding Christmas Days. This is a collection of short stories. I'm not sure which ones are queer, but about 16 people labeled it as queer on Goodreads. Later on in this episode, he's holding Piranesi, which I haven't read, but going by what people have said online, it's not blatantly queer and the representation isn't great. Proceed with caution. I have heard that this book is worth reading though. Okay, this is another non-Isaac reference, and kudos to Charlie for having book posters up in his bedroom. We have The Brideshead Revisited, which is said to be one of the books that inspired the movie Saltburn, and The Iliad by Homer, which again is speculating queerness but isn't blatant. In episode 7, we have Isaac with the book The Ethical, I am not saying that last word. This one is a non-fiction guide to polyamory and open relationships. In episode 8, Hopelessly Aromantic is a non-fiction book discussing aromanticism. And the last queer book we see Isaac holding is I'll Give You the Sun, which is about two inseparable twins, and years later they are barely talking. Let me know if you've read any of these queer books you've seen in Heartstopper Season 3, or if any have landed on your TBR.